A nigga is coming to y'all live and direct right now. And I'm about 80% overwhelmed with the day, chat. Okay. I'm still broke. I'm kinda not broke. I'm kinda not broke. I'm broke as far as money go right now. But like, I'm kinda not broke. I don't feel like I really gotta explain why. You know what I'm saying? Cause as broke as a nigga is right now, bro, I know God got me. You feel me? And I know God gonna make a way. You feel me? For me to do everything that I need to do. Cause it's like everything that I'm about to do, bro, I'm about to offer it up to Jesus Christ. And he already know that. You know what I'm saying? So that can go without saying. But as broke as I am right now, as far as money go, I feel real good about life right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of plans that I'm trying to put together, bro. You know what I'm saying? Goals I'm still trying to chase. And God putting the pieces together. I can't even lie to y'all, bro. Like, God putting it all together right now. And I'm ready to turn up. You feel me? So when I get off alive with y'all tonight, it's only 8:40, nigga. I feel like I done did a million things today. It's only 8 o'clock. Let me feed my dogs real quick, chat. My bad. I gotta take a doodle too. I ain't gonna lie. Knowing that I'm blessed. I be going through it, but I still pass the test. Alright, chat. But yeah, man, like. Hey, by the way, chat. By the way, if you got dogs, man, and you feeding your dogs kibble, stop. Kibble is not good for dogs, man. And as soon as I can get some money to where I can switch up my dog's dog food, bro, I'm gonna stop feeding them kibble. Cause nigga, kibble got good stuff in it, but kibble also got bad stuff in it, bro. Dogs was not eating kibble. Dogs been around since the beginning of the time, and they was not eating kibble. You know what I'm saying? So that should tell you something. I don't know who invented kibble, but I'm pretty sure, nigga, kibble was invented to make doctors, veterinarians rich, and then the people that make the medicine to put in the veterinarian offices rich as well. Everything's just all a business. You know what I'm saying? And then if we didn't feed dogs kibble, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't get half as sick as they do now. And I'm pretty sure dogs would live way longer, you know what I'm saying, than they supposed to live, bro. Dogs was living, like, dogs don't really live too much, depending on what dog you got, maybe like 6 to 10 years of that. Nigga, dogs was living way longer than that. And at the same time, we as humans was living way longer than we live now. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about dogs. I'm talking about kibble, man. Like, if you got dogs, bro, and you feeding them kibble, that's why they, you know what I'm saying? And they getting sick, or they having skin problems, or they just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not because it's natural for dogs to just have these issues. You know what I'm saying? It's because of the food, bro. That's one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, dogs just don't get yeast infections out of nowhere, bro. It's what's in the food. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't know. I guess I just said that because I was about to feed my dogs, man. But life is looking good right now. And I ain't even worried about the money side because it's going to come together, man. You know what I mean? I'm doing some real hard work behind the scenes for y'all, man. You feel me? Like, I don't think y'all realize how much I care about this community, bro. You know what I'm saying? I literally think about y'all every day. You know what I'm saying? That's why I go live every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you feel me? Everybody that's like been here, bro, since the beginning, and ready to see this junk flourish, bro. How we all wanted to flourish. And then it's like, nigga, at the same time, when this junk take off, bro, I've been promised y'all, like, I'm going to do everything I can to make every single person that's genuinely here for a nigga in this community, I'm going to make sure y'all witness the success as well. Like, I'm going to make sure I'm giving back to this community as well. Because it's like, nigga, I wouldn't be nothing without y'all. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be thinking like, dang, bro. If I didn't have something to show out of all the work I put in for this stuff, bro, all this time, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I might would have checked out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think so. But I'm just saying, like, nigga, I really care about this community, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this junk really came hard, bro. Like, this ain't no bodied subscribers, nigga. I really did this brick by brick. As little as 6,000 subscribers is, nigga, it's a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? So when this get to where it's actually supposed to get to, man, I'm going to make sure I include y'all, bro. Because, you know what I'm saying? Y'all play a major part. So when it get to where, and we're going to get it to where it need to go. And when we get it to where it need to go, bro, I'm going to make sure I'm not the only one reaping the benefits, bro. I'm going to make sure everybody in this community that been with me along the way, bro, and genuinely been just like encouraging a nigga, bro, I'm gonna make sure that y'all witness it too. You feel me? No matter if I'm you feel me, coming to a state linking with y'all, like I'm not even gonna spoil it, but it's like I'm definitely gonna include, this is a real deal family to me. You feel me? So it's like I'm gonna treat y'all as such. Especially the people that, you know what I mean, been seeing the vision before I seen the vision, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been seeing the vision, but I ain't always believed in it, bro. It ain't no easy stuff, bro, when you trying to, you feel me? I know a lot of people out here that's famous make it look easy, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? So, trust, man, when I say I'm not going to forget about y'all, bro, I'm not going to forget about y'all. You feel me? Because it's like, nigga, it ain't even possible without y'all supporting a nigga at the end of the day. And that's just the facts. So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get on. I'm here. We finna get this Bible verse in, chat, and then I gotta get back off live because I got a lot of work to do. You know what I'm saying? Another day just went by and I ain't made $1. You know what I'm saying? As much as I got accomplished today, I ain't made $1. So, you know what I mean? It's good to put the plan into play and write your goals down, but then you gotta generate some income because, you feel me? It take money to make money. So you can write your plan down all day. If you ain't got no way to make it come true with some money on, the dream ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? And I'm knowing that. So it's like, I ain't finna just keep getting on here and talking y'all head off about what I want to do. Eventually, y'all niggas gonna be like, bro, is you gonna do what you keep telling us about or what? And I'm knowing that. You feel me? Some of y'all done got on here and told me that anyway. Like, some of y'all done got on here in real life said, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ is cool. We love the Lord, bro. But when is you dropping some more music? I done had famous people tell me, like, nigga, you ain't dropped your last music video was about 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be lying to say that don't affect me in some type of way, chat. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm knowing what I gotta do. You feel me? The plan been together. But the plan coming together even better now than it was even last month. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm knowing it's happening like that because of how obedient I'm being, bro, in the word of God or with Jesus Christ, bro. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be. You feel me? It's like the way stuff is aligning right now, it can't be nobody else but God. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm excited, man. I'm a little overwhelmed, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about being overwhelmed right now because it's that exciting. Like, it's that exciting, bro. And I'm knowing what I gotta do to take this situation to the next level, bro. And take y'all with me. You feel me? I just gotta do it. And I know exactly what I gotta do to get it there. You know what I mean? So I can't wait for y'all to, like, you know what I'm saying, witness what a nigga doing and experience the success with me, bro. Word to mother. Word to mother. And we're gonna start with that face video, chat. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start with the face video. I don't respond to nobody commenting those two numbers in my chat, bro. So we're gonna time you out for that. We ain't gonna time you out too long though. But we don't say that. We don't say that in my chat. We don't say that. Those is not the only numbers that's supposed to be chanted in my chat is 7. You can spam 7. You can spam the number 7 times. If it ain't that, we can't tolerate it. Or any other angelic number. We not promoting no demonic numbers. You know what I'm saying? We not promoting no demonic nothing. You feel me, chat? So I be going through it, but I still pad the test. Hey, that nigga makes go joke, bro. And he got another song, he got another mixtape that I just found out about. I don't know why I be forgetting about Mexico Dro, because he kind of do Christian rap too, you feel me? Like, or it's Christian based. And that's kind of the only stuff I want to support right now, because that's the only stuff I can kind of resonate with, you know what I mean, chat? So, as far as I'm concerned, if I can't resonate with it, I still love, you know what I'm saying, all the industry artists, because at the end of the day, they humans. But a lot of celebrities is living a different life than what your average human is living every day. You know what I'm saying? So, and I still love all the celebrities that I loved before. I still love them to death. You know what I'm saying? I still check out what they doing. But every time I check out what the celebrity artists and the industry people is doing, I got to repent. You know what I'm saying? I got to pray to God so God don't think I'm disrespecting him or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the only stuff that I can listen to and not have to repent for is people that's at least talking about Jesus Christ, or, like, you feel me, dedicating their music or whatever they doing to Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody perfect. But as long as you talking about Jesus Christ and you making it a point that that's your boy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. You know what I mean? But it's like, nah, that's not saying that I don't support people that's not with Jesus Christ. But it's like, it's to a certain extent, because it's a thin line. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be supporting it so much to the point where Jesus think I'm disrespecting him, man. You know what I mean? We don't want to disrespect Jesus Christ yet. That's just not the game I want to keep playing. You know what I'm saying? It's not a game I want to keep playing. I've played it long enough. You know what I'm saying? My nigga that gave me grace don't want to keep playing with Jesus Christ like that. You know? So, yeah, chat. We got something brewing in the oven. A nice little hot turkey. We got to get it going. You know what I'm saying? We got to rotate it. And we got to put it in that rotator cuff. You know what I mean? Let's give you this. Let me give you this one. But yeah, man, that boy Mexico Joe, he got a new song out that's pretty fire. Like, I don't know how he do it. Like, I ain't never heard no producer rap so plain, but it still hit. Like, and it's not like he be on there sounding depressed or nothing. Shout out Mexico Joe. Shout out all the Christian artists that I got in my phone right now. Like, yeah, I still be checking out some of the industry music. But the only music that I got downloaded in my phone is Christian rap. or people that make it a point to let it be known that, you know what I'm saying, they mainly doing their music in Jesus' name. You feel me? So if you a Christian rapper, shout out to all the Christian rappers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know who y'all is. 404 Chew, I listen to your music. De La Cruz, I got your music. You know what I'm saying? I got 404 Chew music downloaded. I got De La Cruz music downloaded. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm taking a doo-doo check. I got I'll be listening to DJ Kid. If DJ Kid got some music on Apple Music right now, I'm finna go download it when I get off live. Who else? Mexico Droga, Christian artist. T-Key. I can't really tell if he a Christian artist, but he talk about Jesus. So it's like, I'm with it. You know what I mean? My bad, chat. Maybe I should be quiet till I'm done taking the doo-doo. But, y'all probably don't want to see it to the bucket naked right now, so we can put that over there. But, yeah, man. It's some more Christian artists that I rock with. I don't really know their name all the way, but I done definitely downloaded their music and followed them on Instagram. You feel me? I'm trying to fill my catalog with Christian artists. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I can relate with. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, that's just what I'm on, man. No disrespect to all the other artists that I used to listen to. I still tap in with y'all. I just don't want to disrespect Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like I can only tap in with y'all to a certain extent. Like, I tap in with my industry artists that I used to rock with. Still rock with. You know what I'm saying? I'll tap in, but like, I got to bring it back to, you feel me? Jesus Christ at the end of the day. But yeah, man, I'm real excited, chat. Anytime I come up with a brilliant plan, bro, when it comes to my dreams and stuff, chat, I get way too much dopamine, bro. Way too much dopamine. Like, I be getting so excited, I can't even really control it. And it's like, in a way, that's not good, but in a way, that's great. You know what I'm saying? I do need to try to probably figure out a way to dial it back a little bit, though. Because you definitely, as a grown man, you definitely got to be in control of your emotions, bro. No matter what you feeling. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not saying being happy is a bad thing, but like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be serious, too, at the same time, if that makes sense. You know? Like, delivery in a conversation is important, chat. You know? So, as excited as I get, I still need to be focused on my delivery, man, when I'm talking or having a conversation. You feel me? Like, you can't just get so excited that, you know? I don't know. If you know what I'm trying to say, then you get it. But if not, I'm trying to make it make sense. But either way, I'm just trying to say a nigga is excited, man. Today done excited me, and I'm very excited. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to execute these goals. I can't wait to, like, you feel me, start giving this community the content that y'all been waiting for and deserve. You know what I mean? I just can't wait, bro. You feel me? Like, life been crazy, but these past 2 years been crazy. You know what I'm saying? These past 2 years probably done been the most crazy. You know what I'm saying? Today was a good day, though, man. Like, you know what I mean? Me and my family getting closer. You know what I'm saying? I'm finally making my family proud of what I'm doing. You know You know what I mean? My family ain't looking at me like a outcast or like, you feel me? My family not treating me like a black sheep no more. And they honestly feel good. You know what I'm saying? I can't even lie to y'all. You feel me? And it gotta be all God. So I'm just grateful, bro, for everything Jesus Christ is doing in my life right now. Cause when I was doing it without him, bro, all of it was falling apart. And it's like now that I'm doing it with him, I'm broke right now, but I know I ain't gonna be broke forever. You know what I'm saying? And with me being broke, it seemed like I don't know, just me making the decision to come back to Christ, bro. Cause I probably should have been on this road the whole time. It just kind of felt like everything, all the pieces is just kind of just coming back together. Just off me being obedient, bro. You know what I'm saying? And following Jesus Christ's orders every day. I be having to say Jesus Christ specifically because a lot of people be saying God, and you don't always know who they talking about. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to be specific. But yeah, man, like this the brokest I ever been in, probably in my life. But life is great at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not content. It's still stuff that I want to get accomplished that ain't been accomplished yet. But man, life is beautiful, bro. And if I knew praising Jesus Christ, nigga, was gonna do all this, I might have would have did it a long time ago. But maybe I had to go through what I went through to learn how to worship Jesus Christ and appreciate him for who he is and what he did for us. You know what I'm saying? And understand why it's important to follow Jesus Christ. You feel me, chat? So it's like, in a way, as much as I be feeling like I done fell behind in my life, it could be perfect timing. You know what I'm saying, chat? So, you know what I'm saying? I done went through half of my adult life feeling like I done made a lot of mistakes that just like put me back. You know what I'm saying? Push that nigga back. But right now, I'm feeling like, in a weird way, I'm like right on time. Even though I don't got $1 to my name. And I know that's God, because nigga, I used to freak out when I didn't have no weed. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to freak out. You feel me? When I never used to want to just be on autopilot, bro. I had to always have something in my hand that I can make some money off of everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? Like, my whole adult life, nigga, I done traveled with weed or clothes in my car. You know what I'm saying? Something that I can flip and make some money off of. Like, I'm still selling clothes, but like, that ain't no everyday revenue. At least for me. I'm pretty sure it could be. You feel me? But the only thing I'm really trying to focus on right now is music. So it's like I told y'all before, man, if a nigga gotta get a regular job, bro, just to support my music career, I'm all the way with that. You know what I mean? Because everything that's coming together right now, I feel like it's coming together because, one, because I've been obedient, and two, because I'm learning how to be. I ain't never been just like all the way stuck up my own butt, but I'm learning how to be selfless. You know what I'm saying? A lot more selfless and God-like. You know what I mean, chat? And when you selfless and God-like and you stand in that word, bro, God gonna make sure he take care of you. You feel me? When God know you his child, bro, he gonna make sure you good. You gonna go through a lot of turbulence when you first give your life to Christ because, you feel me? He gotta bring you from out the turf. Like, he gotta, you know what I'm saying? He gotta work out all the kinks that you built for yourself as your life went on. You know what I mean? So, that's why a lot of people feel like when they first get their life to Christ, now everybody don't have the same walk. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not saying everybody that get a life to Jesus Christ start just going through turmoil and just all this type of crap. But like, you know what I'm saying? I guess it depends on how bad the life you was living, you know what I'm saying, is or was before you decided to turn your life around and give your life to Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? But like me personally, I'm not gonna say it been terrible, but it's like I'm not even gonna say it been bad. Cause I know it all happened for a reason, but it's like everything that's been happening, bro. You know what I mean? Even though it could go better, nigga, God done looked out for me the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I really witness the power of Jesus Christ on a daily basis, bro. Because everything that's happening right now would not be happening, bro, if I did not give my life to Jesus Christ, bro. Believe it or not. I'm just being real with y'all, man. You know what I mean? So and I'm seeing him work in my life daily. And then it's other people around me confirming that it's Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even though what's happening is simple, it's kind of not. It's like simple but amazing. You know what I'm saying? And it just give me more reasons to just want to keep going hard for Jesus Christ, bro. So, with that being said, man, what chapter we got today, chat? Give me a second. And by the way, I'm not saying I want to keep praising Jesus Christ just because he, you feel me, might be blessing me and stuff right now. Like, I'm going to do it anyway. I was doing it, you feel me, at first because I just knew I needed to do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? As dark as it was around a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Everything a nigga been going through that it just ain't been fair at all. I been knew I needed to give my life to Jesus Christ. But it was just like, I just didn't think it was cool. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I got to a point where I didn't care about really being cool or caring about, you know what I'm saying, how people perceive me or, you know what I'm saying, caring about just like, you know, all of it. That's when everything kind of just started working. You know what I'm saying? I done went through problems, but like at the same time, it ain't a one problem that I done been through since I gave my life to Jesus Christ that, you know what I'm saying, he ain't been with me every step of the way. You feel me? Or just like help me out step by step. Now, the reason why I feel like God just don't bless you all at one time, because he know how we are as people. The same way they was in the Bible, I think in Jerusalem, where they would be obedient to God, and then a couple years go by, and then they just start sinning, and then he got to punish them, and then they get back right for a couple years, then they start sinning all over again. You feel me? God know how. He been dealing with humans ever since he created us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, God know how he is. If we just wake up and he blessing us every day, we gonna start taking that nigga for granted. You know what I mean? We might even think it's all us. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I appreciate God for just like working with a nigga, bro, and helping me understand him through the word and understanding how you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I guess he want me to worship him and all that. Cause it's like it's making perfect sense, bro. And it's like the way it's all clicking right now. It just seemed like perfect timing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even though I feel like I should have did this a long time ago, I feel like I'm doing it exactly the way I'm supposed to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's a lot of Caleb's out here in the world. And I know it's even a lot of Caleb's out here in the world that spell their name exactly like I spell mine. But I feel like, maybe I'm crazy for thinking this, chat, but I feel like I am the Caleb. I got the nigga spirit that's straight out the Bible. Why do I feel like that? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Maybe my parents just done hype the nigga up. You feel me? Maybe you know what I'm saying? Maybe my parents just done gassed me up my whole life to make just, you know, y'all know how your parents always tell you, like, you're gonna be somebody. You know what I'm saying? If your parents didn't tell you that, I'm not sitting here trying to boast or nothing about it. You feel me? I apologize if I'm got anybody feeling the type of way about that. But like, I had the type of parents that always told me I was gonna be somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that probably got something to do with it. Why I feel like I got, you know what I'm saying, the spirit of Caleb that was in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? That believed. You feel me? When ain't nobody else believe. You feel me? What he believed in was possible or could happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Call me crazy. Whatever. I'm just telling y'all how I feel, chat. And it's like the way God be blessing me, bro. God kind of making me feel like I'm not wrong for feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sound like a nigga that's like boastful or nothing. I'm just telling y'all how my like what's in my brain, bro. I'm not trying to offend nobody or like just sound like I'm smelling my own butt. I'm not trying to sound like that at all, bro. But I truly, genuinely, that's how I feel. I mean, what y'all want me to say, chat? I don't know. Like, I'm not. That's not like on no cocky type timing, but like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like everybody should feel like they got some importance to them. Anybody that got a name that comes from the Bible, you should feel important, bro. Because any name that you see in the Bible, if your parents felt led to name you one of the names that's in the Bible and spell it the exact way that it's spelled in the Bible, you should feel special. Because every single name in the Bible has real power. I mean, names in general got power. You know what I'm saying? But, what's up, buddy? Every name in the Bible got real power, chat. You know what I'm saying? So, if your parents named you... Now, I'm not saying that names that ain't in the Bible ain't special, because all names mean something. And they got some type of power behind them. And they got some type of influence. You feel me? Of the soul that's inside of your body. You feel me? So, and that's a fact. You know what I mean? So, anybody with any type of name should feel special about their name. You know what I'm saying? Because all names mean something. But if you got a name that's in the Bible, I think it might, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a little, I don't know. I just feel like it might be a little bit of a difference. Because it's like, names that's in the Bible is specifically put there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was named that, what they was named in the Bible for a reason. And names in the Bible got real power. I'm not saying that names ain't in the Bible that don't got real power, because I'm sure they do. You feel me? But if your parents named you something that's in the Bible, nigga, you need to feel special. You know what I mean? And if you don't feel special, you need to fix it, chat. Let me see what chapter we got so I can stop chatting. What's up, chat? If I'm not responding to y'all, man, it's because I done got trolled so many times in my chat, bro. And if I pay attention to my chat too much, folk be really trying to make me upset. You know what I'm saying? And make me feel away. You feel me? And I can't get on chat and just, you know what I mean? Let people have that much of an effect on me just off making comments. You know what I'm saying? So, if you a real person in my chat right now and leaving comments and I'm not responding, forgive me. But it's only to keep my sanity. That's all. You know what I'm saying? And keep doing God's will. That's it. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? What are you doing? Alright. Let me see what chapter we got, chat. I think we got Ecclesiastes, chat. Did we do Ecclesiastes yet? Let me see. I know we did Psalms. I know we did Proverbs, because Proverbs only got 31 chapters, and I remember going through all 31 chapters. Let me go check, though. And see. Just to make sure. I think we got Ecclesiastes today. Hey, man, shout out everybody that's been subscribing. I appreciate y'all, man, and I love y'all to death, bro. For supporting a nigga. Let me see. I be going through it, but I ain't really. I know I've been going through it. He got a new song that I need to memorize. I just posted it on my page. What was this?
I mean, that's the verse he read in Psalms.
2 weeks ago. Okay, wait.
I thought that was fire, man.
Let me go. What's up, dude? The bike? What are you doing? Let's look, chat. One day ago. Okay, this was yesterday. So what did we do yesterday? We got Ecclesiastes, chat. I hope I'm saying that right. Okay. Ecclesiastes audio Bible. All right. 10 chapters. It's 12 chapters. Ecclesiastes is 12 chapters. Why they only got 10? 1, 2, 3, 4. X. X. 12. Okay, cool. That's all 12 chapters. I don't know why I said 10. Let's do it, chat. What? It's only 29 minutes? Alright, let's lock in, chat. Here we go. I hope y'all had a good day, by the way, man. You feel me? I hope you was blessed and highly favored and everything you wanted to accomplish. I hope you accomplished it, chat.
And people go.
And you know what I'm saying? I hope this day was blessed for everybody, man. You feel me? I hope everybody prospered today. I hope everybody was productive today, man. I hope everybody got everything they needed to get done today, man. You feel me? Genuinely. Let's do it.
But still, the world never...
Somebody outside arguing. Well, my neighbors, I'll tell you one thing, chat. My neighborhood, boy, you gonna hear a good argument at least 3 times a week. And that's on a bad week. On a good week, you might hear an argument every day. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. You gotta love black folk, baby. We sure is passionate. You know what I'm saying? Because as much as folk be arguing in my neighborhood, ain't nobody left nobody. Like, ain't nobody broke up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? We be arguing like they finna take each other's necks off, bro. And wake up and still be, you feel me? Getting in the car the next day. But, all right, let's lock in, chat.
The changes. The sun comes up, the sun goes down. It hurries right back to where it started from. The wind blows south.
There is no way Ecclesiastes is only a 30-minute video. Well, let's do it.
Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 1. When the son of David was king in Jerusalem, he was known to be very wise. And he said,
Nothing makes sense. Everything is nonsense. I have seen it all. Nothing makes sense. What is there to show for all of our hard work here on this earth? People come and people go, but still the world never
Rex,
changes.
I don't know what your beef is with
The
me, bro,
sun
but
comes
I'm
up,
not entertaining
the
it.
sun goes down. It hurries right back to where it started from. The wind blows south. The wind blows north. Round and round it blows, over and over again. All rivers empty into the sea, but it never spills over. One by one, the rivers return to their source. All of life is far more boring than words could ever say. Our eyes and our ears are never satisfied with what we see and hear. Everything that happens has happened before. Nothing is new. Nothing under the sun. Someone might say, here is something new. But it happened before, long before we were born. No one who lived in the past is remembered anymore. And everyone yet to be...
Oh, you want to stop now that the camera on you, huh? This is what I deal with, bro. Every day. Like, not every day, but like sometimes my dog just get to tripping. Like, he don't even know what's wrong. He just be mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway. Let's do it,
be
Chuck.
born will be forgotten too. I said these things when I lived in Jerusalem as king of Israel. With all my wisdom, I try to understand everything that happens here on earth. And God has made this so hard for us humans to do. I have seen it all, and everything is just as senseless as chasing the wind. If something is crooked, it can't be made straight. If something isn't there, it can't be counted. I said to myself, you are by far the wisest person who has ever lived in Jerusalem. You are eager to learn, and you have learned a lot. Then I decided to find out all I could about wisdom and foolishness. Soon I realized that this too was as senseless as chasing the wind. The more you know, the more you hurt. The more you understand, the more you suffer.
Ecclesiastes chapter 2.
I said to myself, have fun and enjoy yourself. But this didn't make sense. Laughing and having fun is crazy. What good does it do? I wanted to find out what was best for us during the short time we have on this earth. So I decided to make myself happy with wine and find out what it means to be...
Is Ecclesiastes a person? Like, was this a... Anyway, okay.
foolish without really being foolish myself. I did some great things. I built houses and planted vineyards. I had flower gardens and orchards full of fruit trees, and I had pools where I could get water for the trees. I owned slaves, and their sons and daughters became my slaves. I had more sheep and goats than anyone who had ever lived in Jerusalem.
Hey, by the way, chat. By the way, chat. I'm finna say something that clearly should be done already, but just in case ain't nobody taking their health serious, bro. Now, I have not had sex, bro, since I want to say like September so far. Okay? But I realized that I probably done had something. It was either, and I'm being transparent with y'all. A lot of people don't like to talk about this. I'm being real with y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you having sex, bro, even if you feel like you don't got nothing, you need to go get checked, man. Especially if you raw dogging, because, you know what I'm saying? It's not, I'm not saying everybody's disgusting, but like, out here in the single world, man, it get a little crazy. You feel me? One reason why, you know what I'm saying? One reason why I just done made the decision to just cut it out all the way. You know what I'm saying? The other reason is because it's not healthy and it pisses God off when you're doing it the wrong way. we don't want to piss God off. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't been checked, chat, go get checked. You know what I'm saying? Just go get checked. Cause even if you feel me, some STDs, bro, don't really have symptoms that's too alarming, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So if you out here having sex, man, you raw dogging it, it don't matter how clean you think the female is, man, or how clean you think you is, bro. You know what I mean? Go get your Peter checked out, chat. Make sure, you know what I'm saying? Make sure everything good. Make sure your system good, man. You know what I mean? Clean your systems out. You know? But, yeah, let's keep going. I don't know. I feel like I needed to say that. Maybe I didn't need to say that. I don't know. Anyway.
Brought me silver, gold, and precious treasures. Men and women sang for me, and I had many wives who gave me great pleasure. I was the most famous person who had ever lived in Jerusalem, and I was very wise. I got whatever I wanted and did whatever made me happy. But most of all, I enjoyed my work. Then I thought about everything I had done, including the hard work, and it was simply chasing the wind. Nothing on earth is worth the trouble. I asked myself, what can the next king do that I haven't done? Then I decided to compare wisdom with foolishness and stupidity. And I discovered that wisdom is better than foolishness, just as light is better than darkness. Wisdom is like having two good eyes. Foolishness leaves you in the dark. But wise or foolish, we all end up the same. Finally, I said to myself, being wise got me nowhere. The same thing will happen to me that happens to fools. Nothing makes sense. Wise or foolish, we all die and are soon forgotten. This made me hate life. Everything we do is painful. It's just as senseless as chasing the wind. Suddenly, I realized that others would someday get everything I had worked for so hard. Then I started hating it all. Who knows if those people will be sensible or stupid? Either way, they will own everything I have earned by hard work and wisdom. It doesn't make sense. I thought about all my hard work and I felt depressed. When we use our wisdom, knowledge, and skill to get what we own, why do we have to leave it to someone who didn't work for it? This is senseless and wrong. What do we really gain from all of our hard work? Our bodies ache during the day, and work is torture. Then at night, our thoughts are troubled. It just doesn't make sense. The best thing we can do is to enjoy eating, drinking,
By the way,
and
Chad,
working. I believe these are good.
by the way, still ain't been jacking off either. You feel me? Still ain't been jacking off. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Have I been tempted to jack off? Yes. You feel me? Have I grabbed the chicken and choked it? Yes. You feel me? Did I try to wring the chicken neck out? No. You know what I'm saying? I keep trying to tell y'all, chat. You feel me? Stopping masturbation and sex is really not hard, bro. It's mind over matter. You feel me? But if you at a point, you feel me, where you feel me, you trying to stop, nigga, start with edging, bro. Because I keep telling y'all, bro, as long as you not releasing, technically it's not jacking off, bro. So if you edging even a little bit, you feel me? As long as you do not release, as long as you do not, you feel me? Now don't, if you ain't got no self-control, don't even edge. But I'm just saying, like, if you got enough self-control to the point where you can edge and get satisfaction out of that, you feel me? To the point where you ain't walking the thin line, to the point where it's like low-key, You feel me? You might be cheating it a little bit. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to the people that like got self control and you feel me? Like they can in some type of way find pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Out of just like if I don't know what the girl version of edging is, but just like you know what I'm saying? Like everybody touch their own private parts. You feel me? Like it's just like a thing. I feel like, but my point I'm trying to make, bro. I'm not saying to the girls. You feel me? Anyway, I'm just saying like, as long as you don't release, as long as you don't have no orgasm, as long as you don't, you feel me, ejaculate. You feel me? It's technically not considered jacking off or masturbating. You feel me? So just keep that in mind, man. Like, that's why I say not jacking off is not that hard, bro. And then if you can get it to that point, eventually, you're not even going to have the desire to do it for real, bro. It's a couple, like, most of the time, when I do get horny, bro, it's like I might think about it for a split second, but then I'm low-key getting so used to not jacking off that it's like, sometimes even if I'm horny and I want to jack off, it's kind of like I get unhorny. You feel me? Before I even get in a motion to even grab my nuts. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, that's probably too much information as well. I apologize, chat. I'm just trying to help y'all. For anybody that's struggling with jacking off, bro. I'm just trying to put it in perspective to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you don't release, bro, it's technically not jacking off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, you know. Anyway, let's go.
God's gifts to us, and no one enjoys eating and living more than I do. If we please God, He will make us wise, understanding, and happy. But if we sin, God will make us struggle for a living. Then He will give all we own to someone who pleases Him. This makes no more sense than chasing the wind.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3.
Everything on earth has its own time and its own season. There is a time for birth and death, planting and reaping, for killing and healing, destroying and building, for crying and laughing, weeping and dancing, for throwing stones and gathering stones, embracing and parting. There is a time for finding and losing, keeping and giving, for tearing and sowing, listening and speaking. There is also a time for love and hate, for war and peace. What do we gain by all of our hard work? I have seen what difficult things God demands of us. God makes everything happen at the right time, yet none of us can ever fully understand all He has done, and He puts questions in our minds about the past and the future. I know the best thing we can do is to always enjoy life, because God's gift to us is the happiness we get from our food and drink, and from the work we do. Everything God has done will last forever. Nothing He does can ever be changed. God has done all this so that we will worship Him. Everything that happens has happened before, and all that will be has already been. God does everything over and over again. Everywhere on earth, I saw violence and injustice instead of fairness and justice. So I told myself that God has set a time and a place for everything. He will judge everyone, both the wicked and the good. I know that God is testing us to show us that we are merely animals. Like animals, we breathe and die, and we are no better off than they are. It just doesn't make sense. All living creatures go to the same place. We are made from earth, and we return to the earth. Who really knows if our spirits go up and the spirits of the animals go down into the earth? We were meant to enjoy our work, and that's the best thing we can do. We can never know the future.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4.
I looked again and saw people being mistreated everywhere on earth. They were crying, but no one was there to offer comfort, and those who mistreated them were powerful. I said to myself, the dead are better off than the living. But those who have never been born are better off than anyone else, because they have never seen the terrible things that happen on this earth. Then I realized that we work and do wonderful things just because we are jealous of others. This makes no more sense than chasing the wind. Fools will fold their hands and starve to death. Yet a very little food eaten in peace is better than twice as much earned from overwork and chasing the wind. Once again, I saw that nothing on earth makes sense. For example, some people don't have friends or family, but they are never satisfied with what they own, and they never stop working to get more. They should ask themselves, why am I all...
I'm being hard-headed. I'm being hard-headed how? Explain. Explain how I'm being hard-headed, please. Folks so dang selfish. That's what I'm thinking it's saying. Hard-headed. Please explain to me how I'm being hard-headed. Explain, please. Please explain to me how I'm being hard-headed. What are you doing, bro? Kiki, stop. How am I being hard-headed? I don't think I'm being hard-headed at all. Bro, anybody that's telling me I'm being hard-headed right now is trying to influence me to do the wrong thing, as far as I'm concerned. And anybody trying to influence me to do the wrong thing, bro, does not have my best interest. Anybody that's telling me that I'm being hard-headed right now, bro, that is insane. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm trying to get my life together. I'm trying to get my spirit together. I'm trying to get my life right. So if you telling me in my chat that I'm being hard-headed right now, bro, then that gotta mean you don't worship Jesus Christ. Because everything I'm doing, I'm trying to line it up with what Jesus Christ will want me to do. So, how... Somebody please explain to me how I'm being hard-headed. How I'm being hard-headed. And if you're calling me selfish, why is trying to get my life right and get with God, bro, and get my spirit together and be aligned with the word of God, why is that selfish? Like, I'm genuinely asking, why is that selfish? And how am I being hard-headed? Like, please explain, bro. Please explain to me. Please explain to me. Cause it's like we can definitely have a conversation of why somebody will feel like I'm selfish or hard-headed. I'm not understanding. Like, I don't know.
Always working to have more. Who will get what I leave behind? What a senseless and miserable life. You are better
Like,
off
if you're
to
not
have a
gonna be
friend
clear
than to
about
be
what
all
you talking
alone.
about, bro, I
Because
don't know
you
what
get
you
more
want from me.
enjoyment out of what you
Like,
earn. If you fall, your friend can help you up. But if you fall without having a
Like,
friend
bro,
nearby,
I'm
you
just
are
trying to get
really
my
in
life
trouble.
right, bro. I'm just
If you
trying to
sleep
get with
alone,
God
you won't
and
have anyone to
please
keep you
God and
warm
do
on a
what's
cold
right
night.
in the eyes of God
Someone might be able
and
to
do
beat up one of
everything
you.
that's right according to this Bible so I can get into heaven. And while I'm here on earth, everything I do, offer it up to God. And don't do what God is telling me not to do. That's all I'm trying to do. That's all I'm trying to do. So what's hard-headed about that? Or are you trying to tell, like, what, bro, what? Or is somebody trying to tell me that I shouldn't be going live or something? What we talking about? How I'm being, what am I missing something? Am I interpreting it wrong? I mean, I'm reading hard-headed. What are we talking about right now? What are we talking about right now? What are we talking about right now? And what do y'all want from a nigga, bro? Like, bro, I'm literally just trying to get my life right, and folk getting on my chat calling me hard-headed.
But not both of you. As the saying goes, a rope made from 3 strands of cord is hard to break. You may be poor and young,
Come out.
but if you are wise, you are better off than
Come
a
here, Rick.
foolish old king who won't listen to advice. Even if you were not born into the royal family and have been a prisoner and poor, you can still be king. I once saw everyone in the world follow a young leader who came to power after the king was gone. His followers could not even be counted. But years from now, no one will praise him. This makes no more sense than chasing the wind.
Ecclesiastes
I'm just
chapter
trying to figure out,
5.
bro. What am I being hard-headed about? Like, it seemed like to me, the more I try to do, I ain't even about to, bro.
Be careful what you do when you enter the house of God. Some fools go there to offer sacrifices, even though they haven't sinned. But it's best just to listen when you go to worship. Don't talk before you think, or make promises to God without thinking them through. God is in heaven, and you are on earth, so don't talk too much. If you keep thinking about something, you will dream about it. If you talk too much, you will say the wrong thing. God doesn't like fools, so don't be slow to keep your promises to God. It's better not to make a promise at all than to make one and not keep it. Don't let your mouth get you in trouble. And don't say to the worship leader, "I didn't mean what I said." God can destroy everything you have worked for, so don't say something that makes God angry. Respect and obey God. Daydreaming leads to a lot of senseless talk. Don't be surprised if the poor of your country are abused and injustice takes the place of justice. After all, the lower officials must do what the higher ones order them to do. And since the king is the highest official, he benefits most from the taxes paid on the land. If you love money and wealth, you will never be satisfied with what you have. This doesn't make sense either. The more you have, the more everyone expects from you. Your money won't do you any good. Others will just spend it for you. If you have to work hard for a living, you can rest well at night, even if you don't have much to eat. But if you are rich, you can't even sleep. I have seen something terribly unfair. People get rich, but it does them no good. Suddenly, they lose everything in a bad business deal.
Okay, so explain why I'm hard headed. You proceeding to call me hard headed. Please explain to me so I can understand your perspective of why you calling me hard headed. How am I hard headed? Okay. Like, bro, you just in here trying to, like, be negative, bro. Like, you just trying to bring a negative vibe. Like,
Then have nothing to leave for their children. They came into this world naked, and when they die, they will be just as naked. They can't take anything with them, and they won't have anything to show for all their work. That's terribly unfair. They leave the world just as they came into it. They gained nothing from running after the wind. Besides all this, they are always gloomy at mealtime, and they are troubled, sick, and bitter. What is the best thing to do in the short life that God has given us? I think we should enjoy eating, drinking, and working hard. This is what God intends for us to do. Suppose you are very rich and able to enjoy everything you own. Then go ahead and enjoy working hard. This is God's gift to you. God will keep you so happy that you won't have time to worry about each day.
Ecclesiastes chapter 6.
There is something else terribly unfair, and it troubles everyone on earth. God may give you everything you want, money, property, and wealth. Then God doesn't let you enjoy it, and someone you don't even know gets it all. That's senseless and terribly unfair. You may live a long time and have 100 children, but a child born dead is better off than you, unless you enjoy life and have a decent burial. That child will never live to see the sun or have a name, and it will go straight to the world of darkness. but it will still find more rest than you, even if you live 2,000 years and don't enjoy life. As you know, we all end up in the same place. We struggle just to have enough to eat, but we are never satisfied. We may be sensible, yet we are no better off than a fool. And if we are poor, it still doesn't do us any good to try to live right. It's better to enjoy what we have than to always want something else, because that makes no more sense than chasing the wind. Everything that happens was decided long ago. We humans know what we are like, and we can't argue with God because He is too strong for us. The more we talk, the less sense we make. So what good does it do to talk? Life is short and meaningless, and it fades away like a shadow. Who knows what is best for us? Who knows what will happen after we are gone?
Ecclesiastes chapter 7.
A good reputation at the time of death is better than loving care at the time of birth. It's better to go to a funeral than to attend a feast. Funerals remind us that we all must die. Choose sorrow over laughter, because a sad face may hide a happy heart. A sensible person mourns, but fools always laugh. Harsh correction is better than the songs of a fool. Foolish laughter is stupid. It sounds like thorns crackling in a fire. Corruption makes fools of sensible people, and bribes can ruin you. Something completed is better than something just begun. Patience is better than too much pride. Only fools get angry quickly and hold a grudge. It isn't wise to ask, why is everything worse than it used to be? Having wisdom is better than an inheritance. Wisdom will protect you just like money. Knowledge with good sense will lead you to life. Think of what God has done. If God makes something crooked, can you make it straight? When times are good, you should be cheerful. When times are bad, think what it means. God makes them both to keep us from knowing what will happen next. I have seen everything during this senseless life of mine. I have seen good citizens die for doing the right thing, and I have seen criminals live to a ripe old age. So don't destroy yourself by being too good or acting too smart. Don't die before your time by being too evil or acting like a fool. Keep to the middle of the road. You can do this if you truly respect God. Wisdom will make you stronger than the 10 most powerful leaders in your city. No one in this world always does right. Don't listen to everything that everyone says, or you might hear your servant cursing you. Haven't you cursed many others? I told myself that I would be smart and try to understand all of this, but it was too much for me. The truth is beyond us. It's far too deep. So I decided to learn everything I could and become wise enough to discover what life is all about. At the same time, I wanted to understand why it's stupid and senseless to be an evil fool. Here is what I discovered. A bad woman is worse than death. She is a trap, reaching out with body and soul to catch you. But if you obey God, you can escape. If you don't obey, you are done for. With all my wisdom, I have tried to find out how everything fits together, but so far I have not been able to. I do know there is one good man in 1,000, but never have I found a good woman. I did learn one thing. We were completely honest when God created us, but now we have twisted minds.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8.
Who is smart enough to explain everything? Wisdom makes you cheerful and gives you a smile. If you promised God that you would be loyal to the king, I advise you to keep that promise. Don't quickly oppose the king or argue when he has already made up his mind. The king's word is law. No one can ask him, "Why are you doing this?" If you obey the king, you will stay out of trouble. So be smart and learn what to do and when to do it. Life is hard, but there is a time and a place for everything, though no one can tell the future. We cannot control the wind or determine the day of our death. There is no escape in time of war, and no one can hide behind evil. I noticed all this and thought seriously about what goes on in the world. Why does one person have the power to hurt another? I saw the wicked buried with honor, but God's people had to leave the holy city and were forgotten. None of this makes sense. When we see criminals commit crime after crime without being punished, it makes us want to start a life of crime. They commit hundreds of crimes and live to a ripe old age, in spite of the saying, everyone who lives right and respects God will prosper, but no one who sins and rejects God will prosper or live very long. There is something else that doesn't make sense to me. Good citizens are treated as criminals, while criminals are honored as though they were good citizens. So I think we should get as much out of life as we possibly can. There is nothing better than to enjoy our food and drink and to have a good time. Then we can make it through this troublesome life that God has given us here on earth. Day and night I went without sleep, trying to understand what goes on in this world. I saw everything God does, and I realized that no one can really understand what happens. We may be very wise, but no matter how much we try or how much we claim to know, we cannot understand it all.
Ecclesiastes chapter 9.
I thought about these things. Then I understood that God has power over everyone, even those of us who are wise and live right. Anything can happen to any of us, and so we never know if life will be good or bad. But exactly the same thing will finally happen to all of us. Whether we live right and respect God, or sin and don't respect God. Yes, the same thing will happen if we offer sacrifices to God or if we don't. If we keep our promises or break them. It's terribly unfair for the same thing to happen to each of us. We are mean and foolish while we live, and then we die. As long as we are alive, we still have hope. Just as a live dog is better off than a dead lion. We know that we will die, but the dead don't know a thing. Nothing good will happen to them. They are gone and forgotten. Their loves, their hates, and their jealous feelings have all disappeared with them. They will never again take part in anything that happens on this earth. Be happy and enjoy eating and drinking. God decided long ago that this is what you should do. Dress up, comb your hair, and look your best. Life is short, and you love your wife, so enjoy being with her. This is what you are supposed to do as you struggle through life on this earth. Work hard at whatever you do. You will soon go to the world of the dead, where no one works or thinks or reasons or knows anything. Here is something else I have learned. The fastest runners and the greatest heroes don't always win races and battles. Wisdom, intelligence, and skill don't always make you healthy, rich, or popular. We each have our share of bad luck. None of us know when we might fall victim to a sudden disaster and find ourselves like fish in a net or birds in a trap. Once I saw what people really think of wisdom. It happened when a powerful ruler surrounded and attacked a small city where only a few people lived. The enemy army was getting ready to break through the city walls, but the city was saved by the wisdom of a poor person who was soon forgotten. So I decided that wisdom is better than strength. Yet if you are poor, no one pays any attention to you, no matter how smart you are. Words of wisdom spoken softly make much more sense than the shouts of a ruler to a crowd of fools. Wisdom is more powerful than weapons, yet one mistake can destroy all the good you have done.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10.
A few dead flies in perfume make all of it stink. and a little foolishness outweighs a lot of wisdom. Sensible thoughts lead you to do right. Foolish thoughts lead you to do wrong. Fools show their stupidity by the way they live. It's easy to see they have no sense. Don't give up your job when your boss gets angry. If you stay calm, you'll be forgiven. Some things rulers do are terribly unfair. They honor fools, but dishonor the rich. They let slaves ride on horses, but force slave owners to walk. If you dig a pit, you might fall in. If you break down a wall, a snake might bite you. You could even get hurt by chiseling a stone or chopping a log. If you don't sharpen your axe, it will be harder to use. If you're smart, you'll know what to do. The power to charm a snake does you no good if it bites you anyway. If you talk sensibly, you will have friends. If you talk foolishly, you will destroy yourself. Fools begin with nonsense, and their stupid chatter ends with disaster. They never tire of talking, but none of us really know what the future will bring. Fools wear themselves out. They don't know enough to find their way home. A country is in for trouble when its ruler is childish and its leaders party all day long. But a nation will prosper when its ruler is mature and its leaders don't party too much. Some people are too lazy to fix a leaky roof. Then the house falls in. Eating and drinking make you feel happy, and bribes can buy everything you need. Don't even think about cursing the king. Don't curse the rich, not even in secret. A little bird might hear and tell everything.
Ecclesiastes chapter 11.
Be generous, and someday you will be rewarded. Share what you have with 7 or 8 others, because you never know when disaster may strike. Rain clouds always bring rain. Trees always stay wherever they fall. If you worry about the weather and don't plant seeds, you won't harvest a crop. No one can explain how a baby breathes before it is born. So how can anyone explain what God does? After all, He created everything. Plant your seeds early in the morning and keep working in the field until dark. Who knows? Your work might pay off, and your seeds might produce. Nothing on earth is more beautiful than the morning sun. Even if you live to a ripe old age, you should try to enjoy each day, because darkness will come and will last a long time. Nothing makes sense. Be cheerful and enjoy life while you are young. Do what you want and find pleasure in what you see. But don't forget that God will judge you for everything you do. Rid yourself of all worry and pain, because the wonderful moments of youth quickly disappear.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12.
Keep your Creator in mind while you are young. In years to come, you will be burdened down with troubles and say, I don't enjoy life anymore. Someday the light of the sun and the moon and the stars will all seem dim to you. Rain clouds will remain over your head. Your body will grow feeble, your teeth will decay, and your eyesight fail. The noisy grinding of grain will be shut out by your deaf ears, but even the song of a bird will keep you awake. You will be afraid to climb up a hill or walk down a road. Your hair will turn as white as almond blossoms. You will feel lifeless and drag along like an old grasshopper. We each go to our eternal home, and the streets are filled with those who mourn. The silver cord snaps, the golden bowl breaks, the water pitcher is smashed, and the pulley at the well is shattered. So our bodies return to the earth, and the light.
What the frick is you barking like that for, bro? Why you just bark like that? Who you barking at? What's wrong? You be doing some of the most random stuff. At the same time, I feel like it don't be random. You just can't talk, my nigga, so sometimes I don't know what you be barking at, bro. You're not in trouble. Come here.
Life-giving breath returns to
Get out of
God.
the cage. Come here.
Nothing makes sense. I have seen it all. Nothing makes sense. I was a wise teacher with much understanding, and I collected a number of proverbs that I had carefully studied. Then I tried to explain these things in the best and most accurate way. Words of wisdom are like the stick a farmer uses to make animals move. These sayings come from God, our only shepherd, and they are like nails that fasten things together. My child, I warn you to stay away from any teachings except these. There is no end to books, and too much study will wear you out. Everything you were taught can be put into a few words. Respect and obey God. This is what life is all about. God will judge everything we do, even what is done in secret, whether good or bad.
That was chapter 12.
I was a wise teacher with
Ecclesiastes, chapter 12.
So what? All right, chat. I'm out, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, bro. Like, this is a perfect example. You feel me? You could do, you feel me? It don't matter how much positive you do. It's always gonna be somebody that don't like what you doing, or what. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. And ain't nobody, like, whoever that is ain't being clear. So it's like I can't just sit here and stress out about something that whoever this is ain't being clear about. And it's like, what am I supposed to do? Sit here and stress out about what I don't know you talking about, or what you feel me? Sit here and try to figure out what you talking about that you're not being clear about. You know what I'm saying? This is why I know I'm supposed to be worshiping God, because it's just like, God is clear. You feel me? If God got an issue with you, it's in the book. He clearly state what he don't want you to do and what he do want you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like, I don't know what somebody could be possibly upset with me for at this point, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what whoever this person is want from me, bro. Like, I don't know. But it's like, at the same time, I can't sit here and be stressing out, worrying about, you feel me, an issue that somebody got with me that ain't being clear about what the issue is. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of nigga, if you got an issue with me, man, and you let me know the issue, then I'm going to really try to do my best to fix it. You feel me? For the most part, I'm going to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like, any issue I done had, bro, I done tried to fix it, or I done fixed it. You know what I'm saying? Or still trying to fix it. So I'm confused as somebody coming on my chat. You feel me? Calling me the B word unnecessarily and commenting how hard-headed I am. And then you coming in my chat spreading all that negativity and ain't even being specific about the issue that you got with me. I'm not finna sit here, bro, and be stressed out about something. You feel me? That somebody want me to figure out, but not being clear about it, bro. I'm not a good clue guesser when it like I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I can't solve riddles, bro, for real. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, if somebody got an issue with me, still to this day, like, state the issue. I'll be glad to fix it. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm just confused, bro. Like, I'm literally sitting here trying to think, like, what am I hard headed? Cause what, whoever this is don't want me to go on live, bro, and put the Bible on audio recording or something? Like, what is the issue? Anyway, chat. I'll be back tomorrow, man. Ecclesiastes, chat. I got work to do. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Be blessed, man. You feel me? Say your prayers, man. And you feel me? Let's load up and get ready to do this. You know what I'm saying? Praise God tomorrow, chat. I love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back with y'all either sometime tomorrow, in the morning or later. I don't know, but y'all be safe, man. I hope y'all have a good night. You feel me? And we'll be back tomorrow.